gonna like it, but I feel like we're just kind of handcuffing ourselves for it doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would we not just bring back the helicopter to do maintenance on it if there's a moment to do so, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just don't think it makes any sense.
I'm not opposed very specifically
I back
because
whatever
it's
Rhodes wants on this.
uh I personally see no issue with it. Especially if we were already considering adjusting that SOP specifically for actually I don't even think it was related to like a multi-helicopter situation. I forget what it was what is it in regards to, but either way, I'd speak with King before any changes because I do believe something was in the works. So I'd verify with him.
Yeah. Well, listen, it doesn't have to. I'm not saying that we should just be hopping out of Air One and landing on a building and then using the repair kit and keep going. I'm just saying that, like, there should be a process that if the helicopter needs to be repaired, they're enabled and empowered to just come back and do the work here and then keep going, you know? So we should talk to King about that because I don't like that SOP at all.
Yep. I think whatever you guys decide to do, we'll be smart about it and we'll conquer the skies.
Yeah, no, 100%. Even if it's a matter of like, potentially, can you still refuel at Fort Sankudo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even if it's a matter of like it being a specific location, during active situations like Fort Zancudo, you know, we'll say we'll be under the assumption that it's secure because it's a military base for the most part, and that you'd have to fly over to like Fort Zancudo. Into one of the hangars to ensure safety, and at that location you can repair, and simultaneously you'd be able to refuel.
I'm gonna be honest. I really think. See, there we go. So we saying the things that we don't keep track of until we.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I think.
Sure.
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I think that we should consider some type of. Someone just got shot in the parking lot.
Huh? Oh, it's just Osvaldo.
I think Osvaldo just did some stuff over there.
So, yeah, I think that.
Each failure order is -1. Ooh.
The car swapping stuff's never going to go away, right?
Yeah.
Shooting at cars is dumb unless we're shooting to kill people.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to think that if they swap a certain amount of times, that we should seriously have a discussion on high-speed pitting being approved.
Oh no, that's already a thing. That's already a thing.
I thought you were gonna go with high-speed spikes.
No, yeah, I mean high-speed everything. No speed limits on everything, spikes or pits.
Yeah, I mean I'm okay with that.
Same.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like the pit limits that we put on ourselves, like they do make sense, but to some point they don't, right? Like. How are we supposed to catch people in these super juiced up cars that go 190 in 3 seconds from a corner?
Genuinely chasing. Pit, you know? I have a yoded Scout right now. I cannot in any capacity out accelerate a juiced Progress.
Neither can I.
I can't.
None of our cars.
The only opportunity that we ever have to pit any of these vehicles is turning a corner early and striking them mid-turn. That is it. There is no straight in which we will have the ability to do it. Straight up.
And the thing about that is that often turns into just like a fireball T-bone.
Yes,
100%. And it looks bad too.
It's time for change. Unit limits should be respected, right?
Yeah.
I only want, but because if we allow this type of stuff's going to get crazy, especially if we start hitting them, like this. But I really think that it's come time for us to adapt to the environment that we're in, and to experiment with things. That doesn't mean it has to be the norm, but we can't be afraid to experiment, because when you're afraid to experiment, you stagnate. And I will be damned if I'm going to sit back and allow this PD to stagnate.
That's right.
I believe there should be no pitting speed limit on the highways ever.
Yeah.
On the highway, we should be pitting at all speeds all the time. All right?
Yeah.
In the city, there should be a speed limit. But after they swap a couple times, we should be lifting all speed limits. And I'm going to be frank as well here. I believe that there should be when we authorize spikes, there should be no speed limit 24/7 on. We should be punished. We should preemptively having spikes set up on the highways to shut them down. It only makes logical sense. We can't handcuff ourselves. And if the thing is, they have to adapt. and they can adapt in ways. They outspeed us. All right, their cars can have fucking a million. They can have fucking 10 clowns in the goddamn trunk. We're not going to keep up with a fucking juiced up Premiere or Progress, whatever it is they got. Look, we can't be allowing pursuits to go on for 2+ fucking hours. All right, it's not
I agree.
feasible. They know when they can leave. You know what I mean? They choose in a lot of times to disrespect the police force and treat us like a bunch of clowns. You know, this isn't about us getting the win. This isn't about them getting the loss. It's about knowing when to stop so we can move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? I don't care if they get away. I don't care if they don't get away. What I do care about is officers' time. And I think that the time has come to experiment with new tactics. And I don't think we should start doing it now. Maybe we could if we wanted to. But things will get crazy unless we sit down with all our high command and iron things out and get the lieutenants up to speed on how things are going to be.
I agree. Also, I will say, I am highly against opening fire upon vehicles, and there's a very specific reason why. We are clearing to open fire on these vehicles, right? Not the people. Those people will then have ambushes set up for us, and then we're shafted. It's going to encourage a level of escalation. Think about this. In the past, it was kind of a means to discourage people from doing swap after swap after swap. But the PD's position was different back then in comparison to now, where, I mean, hell, we did a raid with, 11, 12 people? But 11 or 12 people isn't that much in the grand scheme of things when they have the element of surprise and can hit you from fucking Narnia and you have no idea.
On their block.
Exactly. So I would argue in a lot of situations outside of like this time up until the next storm, like outside of here, we are not going to have the units available. And if we have to sit there and consider for 12 hours of the fucking day, that is not a practical, like, you know, action. I don't think it should be. I don't think it should ever be a normalized thing. I'm highly against opening fire, primarily because it's just going to encourage people to open fire upon us.
You know what I like about you, Rhodes? We always have the same logical approach to things. Listen, as a police, I'll be honest with you. I want to kill all these motherfuckers. I really do. I want to put them all in the dirt. I want the streets to be crime-free, and I want everyone to be saying, it's because of Kyle, Fred, Matt Rhodes. It's because of them. They did it. They're our saviors. And because that'll look great when me and Rhodes run for president. You know, when we run for office and, you know, get down to the White House and, you know, change the SOPs.
Right.
That's what we're going to do.
Uh-huh.
You know? But, yeah, we only open, shots fired on vehicles only happens when...
If they're being aggressive, high-speed pits, if they're running people over, yeah.
Yeah.
And typically, it's like a car warranty. It's the car or the driver, whichever one comes first. Unless they get out of the vehicle with the gun and start blasting, in which case you start blasting too. I am going to be rocking that shotgun, by the way.
Oh, yeah, we're all rocking that.
I one punched the criminal and a push. It was awesome.
Oh my gosh, Angel, you're speaking my language.
I bombed in there. They literally took out 30 cops like before. I don't even know. Fred, you might have been there for this. It's a chicken factory. They took out like 30 cops in like 2 pushes, and it was just me and Frost. I came in there with the 2 of us. Well, bam! One tapped the fucking guy. It was awesome.
Oh, that sounds so
right
satisfying.
To the chest. Oh, it was
the other thing is, for me, I'm just thinking of the spread of a shotgun shot towards a vehicle hitting tires.
Well, that'd be good too.
I think it'd be considerably easier.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's some crazy buckshot.
Guys, I don't know if did I ever mention this to you? I put this announcement to BCSO. I forgot to do it with you guys. I talked with the Department of Justice, and I got them to relax some of their standards around the evidence casings collecting. Because I thought it was stupid how we had this purpose-built VR system dedicated with GPS trackers for all the casings and stuff. But we were also still required to then take a picture of those casings to prove that we found those casings. And I talked to the DOJ about it, and they were like, yeah, you're right, that is stupid. So going forward, we only need to just take like a general overview picture of the scene, not the casings themselves. And we can just collect the casings and then document them like normal. We don't have to go around taking pictures of every single thing we pick up.
That's good.
So
I think
a lot of paperwork saving there.
I think that's a lot like, when you say an overview of the scene, do you think, are we talking like from the ground, or are we considering could Air One snap something from like above
or.
for a
It's
real
more so
overview?
just- it's either or. It's more so just about like to get a general idea of where the scene was.
Got
And
it.
if you wanted to highlight specific points of interest, like say for example, casings and projectiles around a vehicle, because that could be further important evidence
Yes,
that you
agreed.
wouldn't get.
Yep,
So
I agree.
like, you know, taking a picture of a car with like bullet holes and stuff and the casings around it and, you know, blood on the ground, just things that are important, and then like an overview, but not of every single fucking thing.
I like
So-
that. I like that a lot.
And if we need to go back and get pictures, we're allowed to do it within the virtual reality system, they said. So
Perfect. Yeah,
That makes sense.
we just
I'm
have to
1000%
notate
on
it
board.
as such. So
Hey, Papa
Hey, guys.
Ventura.
Hey,
Hey, hey,
morning.
Fred.
good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey,
How are y'all
You too,
doing?
sorry. How you doing there, Pop?
Ugh, I'm good. I just I went to go rescue Forehead. He was stuck in the jewelry store.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's why you called me.
I think he camped out. You know, like for like the iPhone release back like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
It was one
What
of
he
those.
think he was gonna get?
I don't know. First
Don't they
dibs, I
only?
guess.
They got what is they called? Crolexes or something?
Yeah, like those watches.
Yeah.
Oh, you think? Nah, probably not there for the new Apple Watch or whatever.
Ooh, okay.
He was stuck inside. He was like it was like those
Why didn't you
those
leave him?
videos. What happened?
Should have left him in there.
Well, you see, like then I was outside shit talking him, and then I slipped on a banana peel and I fell inside, and it was a whole thing. Then Carmine showed up.
There's no way Carmine of all people fixed it. That's our
Everyone's-
captain.
Everyone's out.
Hey,
But
that's
how
Carmine.
how it happened, you know, that doesn't really matter, right? That's okay.
It is what it
Hey,
is.
we'll support you, Pop.
Yeah.
Yep. Ventura, anything? You high command again.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you enjoying it?
I mean, it's good. I'm trying to help fix the shift to, I guess, BCSO PNT question marks that have been had.
You gonna take care of
Oh, got
Cassidy?
it.
What do you mean take care of
Yeah.
him?
What do you mean by that?
Oh, you guys. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I shouldn't
Huh?
have said anything.
We can't take
No,
care of
what are you talking
anything if we
about?
don't know what it is.
Oh, nothing, guys.
I
Okay.
don't have context.
what are you trying to say?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it. What are you
Actually,
trying
you
to
know
say?
what,
What's going on?
Ventura? Question.
Yeah.
The Buffalo announcement. Do you think BCSO command should be able to engine swap? Wait, hold on. Speak clearly into the microphone when you say this.
Okay. Is this
All
like,
the people in the world are
is
they're gonna
this
hear
for your
you.
like your blog, Rhodes?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I think that I was speaking for the BCSO, and I'm making a decision in the moment that could be changed down the line, but I didn't want to make such drastic decision so that.
Are you
if
saying
it
this
would go the other
announcement
way,
was all you?
was my choice?
Why was there a U in color?
What?
That's a good question, actually.
Why was there a U in the word color?
Because that's how
Uh,
you spell color.
Yeah, that's how you spell color.
Hell no, that ain't how we spell it.
Where?
Lots of places.
Everywhere but America, pretty much.
Interesting.
I had a stint in Canada at some point.
Okay, all right. So it was you, not Frost.
No, me. I wrote the announcement.
Okay, all right. Give me a second. Hey, Osvaldo, I'm in a meeting. What's up?
I am
Osvaldo's
ready for the
needy
meeting.
today.
I will be there.
Today.
Okay, bye.
Where is it?
Mission Row.
I will be right there, and
Bye.
I have a hammer. Bye.
Miserable experience,
Okay,
fighting for
sorry.
surviving, trying to not be fired.
The general consensus, Ventura, was, I mean, obviously you guys are likely going to speak with Frost, but the reason we didn't want to restrict command is we would rather the barrier to entry be command, which in and of itself means that you are fairly trustworthy, but additionally the financial aspect of people paying for engine swaps themselves.
I'm waiting for the shootout.
Financial
and
aspect?
I'm immediately
What
rushing
people
towards 95
paying for,
and
like if they're command, we already trust that they're going to make good decisions.
then I'm going to be a mess.
So their barrier to entry is essentially going to be
Over here at
if they can
LSPD,
afford
we
it.
trust the people that we put in command.
Yeah, I mean that's not. The inference there is not really the point where I was trying to get, but I also wanted to talk
It
to
sounds
Bradford,
like
just
but
get
it's
his
what everybody
opinion.
thought. Everybody was thinking it.
I mean, I
in
can't
there.
control what people think, Brad. I want to talk to
was
Bradford too. Given that he's, you know,
He's
the
one
other
issue,
aspects
he's
head
one
of the
issue,
PRT, just to get his opinion. He's on LOA right now, so I didn't want to make
It's
such a
like, and, you know, this
decision without at
guys
least
probably
talking to
gonna
him.
think, like, they need to
I mean, how long is he on LOA for?
process someone, or they already gone.
Um,
There's nobody to process.
For a while, but
They
I've
already, you know,
I've been
they
communicating with
handle
him, but I
going
you know
to
I made a
same
decision in the moment, right?
pretty well
Yeah,
played.
fair enough. It's easier to deny it at first, then implement it, and then pull it back afterwards, because that's an absolute fucking mess. So
That was
I
more
can
so
I
my
can.
thing. I didn't want to. I didn't want to. I don't know. Maybe a reason would come up that I didn't think about at the moment. But I didn't want to have a case where I have people spending hundreds of thousands of dollars and then telling them they can't use it.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, it's an easy, you know, it's an easy switch from no to yes. So it's not
Agreed.
really a big deal.
Especially
Well, that's a
since
good
the
business
pool of people is
opportunity
fairly
for
limited.
me. I would buy their shit at half off,
Well, then
then sit on it and resell.
you flip her, Pred?
Mm-hmm.
You're like one of those people during COVID who bought all the hand sanitizer.
I bought all the TP
Oh,
and the
Oh, yeah.
water.
the water.
Huh.
Fair.
Well, anyways, is there anything else? Oop.
Damn.
All right, I'm just gonna make sure this is loaded.
Oh, is it loaded?
Yeah, it is. I was just making sure.
I'm gonna make sure mine's loaded too, actually.
You know, it's been a little while since I've had a random empty mag, but you know, here we are. You can never be too sure. Y'all ever pull out a taser you never
No, I
use,
had
and then
one
suddenly it's
yesterday.
empty?
Yeah, that happened to me before. Thanks for the
Yeah.
reminder.
Most times I get on duty, I have to reload all my shit just in case, out of an
Smart.
abundance of caution.
Very smart.
I had a question for I guess since High Command's here, just so I know that we trickle down, we're all doing the same. The topic of when people are trying to get rescued on scenes, the bar in which we are threatening to shoot the people who are trying to get the suspects, is that when the suspect on the floor has like exerted deadly force on someone, like they've shot someone, a cop, another person?
In my opinion, if someone shot cops and someone's trying to, you shoot them too.
That's fucking right, you blast them
what
away.
About like, what about like
Put
a
'em in a
gang
piece.
shootout? The people we have down. Oh,
Oh, sorry. You had something on your mustache. I had to get it for you.
what about like a gang shootout? Like this guy just gunned down 4 people in front of me, and his boys are coming to grab him.
I mean, truthfully, I'd argue the exact same thing.
So is it when a suspect that that's in our custody has exerted deadly force, has shot someone, that then anyone trying to get him should get shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, my stance would be very firm on that.
Okay, if that's the bar that
Yep.
we want, I just want to know what the bar is so I can, you know, trick
yeah,
it down.
that's where we're at.
Okay.
I think the issue is going to come from the inconsistency and the fact that I think a lot of people are immediately going to resort to, you do that, you're going to get shot, immediately jumping to like 100, as opposed to any sort of like slight increase, right? Like if people are coming in and it's a non-violent thing, we should be telling them that they're going to be beat, not shot.
Yes.
But sometimes people will immediately resort to being shot, and then those people will never believe what we have to say if we don't follow through, because we shouldn't be shooting someone for picking up a person who did a non-violent, you know what I mean? Like that
Sure.
doesn't make sense. And so I
we
think
should,
we need to
include-
communicate better with those people.
We should include Ventura and Hot Jenna in the discussion that we were just having before
About pits
about
and
what
stuff.
we were, about
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
changing the way we kind of operate a little bit. So, my bad. Look, kind of time to try and adapt a little bit. I mean, every pursuit kind of is a million swaps. Every pursuit is just, you know, non-stop interference cars.
Yeah.
You know, everything is just and here's the thing, right? You do this shit because it works. Why do you need to formulate a plan when you can put yourself in an advantageous situation, right? Their cars outspeed us. Their cars seem like they're all-wheel drive, which fucks us. Time that we kind of adapt to survive and kind of lay down, change the playbook. You know, we're all kind of thinking that we're going to take away speed limits for using spikes, and at a certain point we're even going to take away speed limits for pitting, and on the highway you'll be able to, if it's clear for pit, you're clear to pit at any speed.
The only downside to this, Pred, is like, I think this is something that realistically sounds good on paper,
Culture
but
shock.
well, no, I actually think it's almost never going to happen practically, because again, our vehicles, again, think about this. speed limit of 190 for just about every vehicle, right? If they're faster than us on these freeways, and we're both doing 190, we'll never. It doesn't matter. We will never catch. We're never gonna catch them in a straight on the freeway.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong,
but
buddy.
spikes being
Yes.
allowed will make things a lot more easy. Because the only reason that a lot of people don't get spiked is because there is this feeling
The
that if
speed
you
bar.
spike someone going over 100 miles an hour, then you're dead and you're gonna get fired and you're the worst person ever.
I'm gonna be honest too. People just also don't fucking try. I
That's
spike
you.
a lot of people. I spike a lot of people every day. Like, I don't know, and I don't think it's the hardest thing in the world. But
not.
I think a lot of people don't even put the effort in, or they just don't think about where they should be spiking.
It's
I mean, what we gotta
honestly, it's
do
because
is
people don't
simple
want to
here.
play that support role. Straight up, if you sit there and dedicate 5-10 minutes to a pursuit sitting in an alleyway, listen, I
What's
know
your life
James
span?
Malding. It's several alleyways, right? Like, if
Dark
you
loves
sit on
spiking.
any of them, you are guaranteed to spike.
It's true.
Look, let's just be honest. The premiers, the CVPIs, they ain't cutting it in 90% of the pursuits that we're on. These people need to be setting up to spike vehicles, right? Just straight up, they need to be setting up to. They need to be prioritizing spiking. I know it sucks. It's an unfortunate world that we live in,
It's necessary.
you know, but it's what has to be done.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
what must be done in order for me to secure my glory.
So, in this hypothetical of lifting the speed restriction, we're still trying to enforce and maintain the safety aspect of doing it in safe circumstances?
Yeah, if there's a large
well,
group of people,
'Cause-
you know.
Yeah, because well, I mean,
Well,
that's,
I think
that leaves
think
people to use their
ultimately,
brain.
I think what we kind of need to forget when we talk about these these speeds and discussions, the whole point of it is wrapping back to safety, right? We don't pit it 100 in the city not because it's dangerous
Yeah,
for us, or whatever. It's because you could you could potentially launch that guy into a wall and kill someone, and then they could
We don't put
die.
it in your buns because that's where a lot of foot traffic is.
Exactly, but at the same time, it's totally fine to pit at someone at 190 in the highway because what are they gonna do? Hit a guardrail that's
think-
specifically designed to stop cars from
Listen,
that hit
I
it? Like
think-
that's the point of
I
it. You know?
think limiting, like removing speed restriction to somebody who takes safety into account isn't really a problem because me too. Sometimes I could pit somebody at 130 and it'd be a safe pit, right?
Sure,
But,
yeah.
But somebody else could pit somebody at 130 and they could throw them into a fucking a family of 4 on the fucking sidewalk.
Yeah, I'm gonna pit them into a family of 4 pillars holding up
Yeah,
a
I
bridge.
mean-
Well, here's the thing, right? We're kind of getting hung up on the wrong thing right now. If we're going to allow this, then we have to change the way we pit.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's
I
just that
just
simple.
wrapping up my point. I think if people maintain safety and keep that in mind, I think that removing the speed restriction isn't the end of the world. That's
Agreed.
my hope. But it depends on people, you know, like I said, keeping safety in mind and trying to take account for that when they're doing the shit.
Well, in the city, unless the circumstances change, right? In the city, there still would be a speed limit. But when it comes to highway, then that limit would be lifted, but you could still spike it. Yeah, everything's going to have to come down to, look,
These are all judgment calls.
we have to not be afraid to experiment, but you also have to understand the perception. When you are... People laughed at Michelangelo. People laughed at Donatello. People laughed at Raphael.
Hey, weren't they like
People laughed
world-renowned
at
artists
Leonardo.
at the time, and everyone like really
know,
praised him?
But one thing, people laughed at Kyle Pred. And we can't be afraid because of the opinion of cretins.
Agreed.
We will succeed,
That's right.
and we will
Yeah.
make an impact on this world.
Sure.
Jenna, what do you think?
I'll never let anyone laugh at you, Kyle. That's
That's
awful.
not what I was asking
Oh,
about.
you're so
Speed.
sweet. You
Speed.
are
Final
just
speed,
such a
Jenna.
beautiful... you're so stunning in every way. You're just so smart and...
This isn't something that needs to immediately be pushed. I think we
Yeah,
all
actually-
collectively have like a full-on high command meeting to discuss this. I mean, obviously, sort of the feelers are out right now. And Angel Ventura or whoever runs into Frost, you know, can at least be brought up as a talking point so that we can at least have time to like acknowledge sort of problematic areas of this that may not come to mind immediately, and then we regroup and then eventually come to a decision regarding this.
Yeah, works to me.
How about we put a time on this so that we don't let it skip our mind.
Probably have
So
to be like in the next like 5 days, no?
Probably.
I'm imagining people are leaving next week. So.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm going to be flying out of the island in 2 days. So
2 days?
tomorrow is my last day, Rens.
Oh.
Damn, okay, Angel.
Okay, what if we revisit upon return? Because that's going to be quite some
I
time.
think that'd be better.
Yeah. How about we revisit upon everyone's return?
Yeah, that's great.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
And then I will feel rejuvenated from all the massages I'll be
Hello?
getting.
Hey, you get those
it's
massages.
Perry.
Hey, how
will
you
be-
doing?
I'm doing good. I tried to call Fred, but he didn't pick up.
He's right next to me. What's up?
'cause He's right next to you?
Yep.
Okay.
We were in a meeting.
Oh, that's fair. Could you ask him if he wants the autopsy for Rockwell, or if it's something else that he wants?
Okay, give me a
I just wanna
second.
double check.
Improvement, encouraging people to feel better about being good. It's okay to be good at things, you know? I feel like a lot of people don't feel like that for some reason or another.
I'd rather be
Fred,
great and
Fred.
amazing.
That's what I'm getting at, though. You know, I want people to feel like it's okay to be amazing.
Do
in
you
what they
need do you need Rockwell's autopsy? Perry's asking. Is that what you need?
I already got the autopsy.
So he has the
Doctor just gave
autopsy.
it to me.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
waiting on the death certificate.
Oh, he
from,
needs the death
from Erect.
certificate.
The autopsy is the death certificate.
Okay, so-
Stacy did let me know it'd be done soon. Like,
Perry
very
said
soon
the
today.
autopsy is intended to also serve as the death certificate.
Hey, hey, look, we're just doing it twice.
That's how we've
You know
always
how
known
dumb
it
these
to
motherfuckers are.
be, so I don't know why it wouldn't be different.
Pred, let's be honest. If someone got an autopsy, they dead. That's your death certificate. Problem solved.
Listen, man. Look, who knows?
Is that all he
McMoo might
wants
jump
it?
in and be overseeing this shit. I need to make sure it's in nice, concise writing for her.
Okay, so Perry, just in the event where this gets called into question, just to clarify, you as a doctor would state that the autopsy is intended to serve as the death certificate. You'd testify to that on the stand?
If yeah, that's
necessary?
how I've always
Okay.
seen- That's how
Understood.
I've always seen it
Angel
as.
Rose, you guys gotta
That's how the
see
judges
this.
always see it as
Well,
well.
wait,
Okay,
Fucking
perfect.
good.
Then it seems like that is solved.
Okay. Why was somebody questioning him if they were dead?
No, I don't think so. I think he's just trying to make sure that everything is.
Oh, I think so. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's fair enough. Okay.
Yep.
19.
All
What's
right.
so funny about this?
I was like, if he does need to export, I did export
Death
it for
certificate.
him, but
No, I
Well,
believe
what's
he's
funny
got it.
about it?
outside. Okay. Yeah. Because I was like, well,
Is
who's
it funny that he
asking
died? I
who
don't-
said
I don't
they're
get the
dead?
funny
No, it's
part.
not
I
funny.
thought
No,
that
he had the
Hey,
autopsy.
You're good. You're good.
That's good.
I don't get
That's
it.
all cleared up. Okay.
Morning.
perfect.
Sounds good. Well, have a
I
good
don't
one,
know,
Perry.
I used all the Tylenol,
You
it's
too.
like-
Bye.
Thank you,
I
Rhodes.
just don't
No
get it.
problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All the Tylenol.
Yeah, that shit causes autism, dude.
Oh God. My parents took Tylenol, drank, and smoked while they were pregnant with me, and did recreational drugs.
Well, that's not good.
Guys,
And
I'm
look at how I turned out. Genius.
Guys, I'm
An
fucked because
absolute machine.
I'm a this is terrible. I have two medication allergies. Okay, one of them ibuprofen, the other penicillin. All right.
Oh,
So I'm kind of fucked. I'm kind of stuck with Tylenol.
Well, you're cooked. But that must be
Yeah.
why you're so smart and why Fred trusts you so much.
You
morphine.
think so?
Hey,
That's
he's my
probably gotta
little,
be why,
he's
you
my
know?
little Tylenol baby.
It's
That's
Tylenol.
me.
He's my
That's
little-
me.
My little Tylenol baby.
Wow, that's so wholesome.
I hate this.
That's so fucking wholesome.
There is naproxen, which is a
Ruby,
lead.
your face is getting better.
slowly, very slowly, but yes, thank goodness.
Well, you know something? You're still the belle of the ball here at LSPD.
Thank you, sir.
Angel,
I
just
like your outfit, Ruby.
just as a rough
Thanks.
rough estimate, when do you think
Just like,
I know you'll be back at a certain time.
masturbating
When do you think
toothpaste
most
and
people
drinking
generally
vinegar.
would be back?
My name is Shaw.
So I can-
That's what he called and said to me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm out of touch with the average person. So.
Okay,
I have
when
no
will
idea.
you be back?
The 21st.
Okay.
That's
All right.
about
Careful
right
with
for
your
most
alcohol
people.
consumption, Angel.
I don't really
21st?
drink that much alcohol, to be
Yeah,
honest
that'll be
with
most
you.
people.
But
Yeah.
guess what? There's a new Pokemon
Damn,
game
I
coming
do.
out that I could be spending my time playing.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Ooh.
be all up in that. Pokemon
It's gonna be
game.
awesome. It's gonna be amazing.
Ooh.
You gonna be doing
What?
that while you're on vacation?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
but
you
what
know,
else would I
listen,
be
I'm
doing?
not much of a drinker, but when I do drink, it's only the hard stuff.
Like what?
Mike's
Hey,
Hard
hell yeah.
Lemonade.
That's oh shit, you're going
Yeah.
crazy.
Uh-huh. Yep. And
You're really going crazy. After
yeah,
walls,
not trying to
man.
brag, but if I'm feeling exceptionally edgy, Mike's Harder Lemonade.
Damn.
No way.
Yep.
Whenever I drink, bad shit happens, man. It's crazy.
You're always drinking.
Listen,
Yeah,
I
know,
want to
that's why there's always
remember.
bad shit happening.
I want to remember when I'm drinking, okay? And I also want,
That's fair, actually.
if
Me
I'm
too.
consuming something, I don't want it to feel like I could have gotten a similar experience shoving a fucking nozzle at a gas station down my throat.
Hey, last time I
Good
went
point,
to
good
MitchCon, I
point.
pulled my cock out and pissed on a bar in front of like 100 people and tried
What
to fight
the-
a bouncer.
Is that why you don't come anymore?
No. I
What?
just don't feel like it.
That's
I'd
fair.
rather work.
That's understandable. It's very relatable, actually.
Jesus. Okay, I think we have mostly concluded. So like 10, 11 days from
Yep.
now, we'll get together and see where everyone's at regarding the pit related stuff
I think
and
we
spikes.
should lift the speed. So I'm going to be honest. I really think we should lift the speed limits on spikes now. I think that's what we should do right in the
Yeah.
now.
I
No
realistically don't
limits
see an
on
issue
spiking.
with that.
Everything else that can wait, because that's going to have to be experimental with the right people. All right. And it'll just be more of a headache because we're going to have to revisit how we're pitting. Right? Because we can't be like, I know how hard it is, right, to not slam and ram. Let's be honest. It's a lot of times it's not even a lot of the people's faults, but we really need to try and get locked in and be, because at high speeds, all you got to do is make contact with that back wheel.
Good luck.
Physics does the rest. No?
Usually, yeah.
It's just catching up to them. That's the hard part.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
catching up to them, and then everyone else is also like individually unique in how you have to approach the pit.
Yeah.
And so it's just an inevitability that sometimes someone's just gonna get fucking ran up the ass or T-boned or some
I say
shit
we
that
get an
people don't like is gonna
announcement.
happen. It's just an inevitability.
It also doesn't help that people try to counter pit and fucking brake check, and then they're like, "You're
Yes.
ramming me." No, you're fucking
Yeah,
brake
they
checking me to
well,
stop
they
the
can
pit, you
they,
idiot.
they can fucking choke on
You
a dick. It
understand-
doesn't matter
so
if they do that,
Do you guys understand why they do that to you, right? Like,
Just
you
making
understand
disable our
that,
Also,
that they're trying
thank you for the
to
tier three.
No, they're
intentionally-
trying to
51
get,
months, I
they're getting your
appreciate it.
head. They're trying to fucking
they're-
be embarrassed and like and
Yeah.
pull yourself back.
Yeah, they're trying to literally manipulate a situation to benefit from it. Doesn't mean they're right. Doesn't mean you're wrong. Just means you're doing your job, and you got to ignore that shit.
Oh, that
I don't
doesn't-
think anyone
Exact-
here has a
It doesn't
problem.
bug me, but like,
No.
it makes me
does
laugh.
bug the regular officer. And that's why they do it because it works.
Oh, it makes me laugh
Yeah,
because they're like, hee, you're ramming into me. You stop fucking ramming me. I'm like, you're literally brake checking.
Follow
you
your
fucking moron."
SOPs. That's my favorite one. Follow your SOPs.
Yeah, I love
Why
that.
are you, bro? You can't pin me that fast. What is this?
Bro,
dude?
me and Carmine pulled up to the Polito Bank with our shotguns out, and they were like, "Whoa, class 2s for this?" I was like, "Yeah, and I'm about to fucking mow you all down."
Yeah,
Do
but
you
Told
mind
them
if
I'm
we
in
do a
charge.
little
I do what I
testing?
want.
that's right.
Can we do a little spike testing? Do you mind?
What kind of testing do you want to do?
Speed on
I
the
mean, like,
spikes.
Well, we
Apollo.
we don't need a
Apollo's
test, I don't
so
think.
important to the future of the PD.
I think
We
it'll
need to
be it'll be fun.
find an officer that has no future. We dress them up as a crash dummy, and we tell them to hit.
No, no,
these
no,
hit
no.
highway.
Yeah.
Go,
Well,
Joe.
Yeah,
listen,
let's do Rowan
Go,
Pierce.
Joe.
If we're willing to put an officer through it, then we could put the criminals through it, right?
Oh, actually, I'll do it myself. I'm pretty
They
certain.
can wear a helmet in the
Yeah,
car.
you put a
that's
put a
okay.
helmet. Yeah, exactly.
Ruby,
yeah,
are-
Ruby, that's
That's
a good
what
idea.
I'm thinking.
Are
Yeah.
are you referring to like specific speed testing to make sure that our spikes are effective at like 150 on a
Yes.
straight big open area?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with
Yeah,
that.
You know
let's-
what?
Just
Well,
just
okay,
Me and
how
that.
about-
Rhodes, you know what? You guys are right. Me and Rhodes will handle it. Rhodes, it's time for us to get our outfits on,
No,
our
no,
stuntman
no. You
outfits on, and our
no. I
I
helmets.
think we
Well-
send Gray down LS Freeway at 200 miles an hour, and
I'll
that's
do
like the limits. You know,
No,
limit
we're not.
testing.
Gray's too important to this future of this PD. He
I'll
can't
live,
be
sir.
left.
I'll live.
I'll
I
go with-
swear,
I'll
I
go
swear
with
I'll
him.
live.
I've
I swear
heard
I'll
that
live.
before.
No,
Angel, I care
guys,
about
guys,
you
guys.
too much
We
to
can use
see
a
you risk your life like this.
we can use
That's
a big
fair,
open
that's
area
fair.
like LSIA.
But
No,
listen,
but we gotta.
it's-
It's gotta be like in the fields, you know, for real.
speaks to my leadership because if I wouldn't do it, I wouldn't make someone else do it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, we're not
Damn,
spiking us. We're spiking them.
Yeah, but I can't make someone else do it in good faith if I wouldn't do it.
He's got a point, Rhodes.
The people
you
are doing
could, 'cause
illegal
it'd be
stuff, and we
funny.
gotta stop
It would
them.
be funny. I also have a question. I
Listen.
see the gauntlets never used. Could we also make that like command maybe?
The
That thing
gauntlets.
sucks, though, no?
Yeah, I mean, you
If
can
it
use
sucks-
it if you want. It's dog.
All right.
I don't think anyone cares if you want to use
What?
a crappy car.
All right.
I'm
Is it really
depending
that
on
ass?
what Rhodes is doing. And
Come
Well,
on, you.
that's what
his
I've been
last day, I'll
told.
probably
Come on,
drive
get
with
your
one of
own.
them.
Listen,
just
Rose,
think
Who's
this
got
all
one?
you need to know is that all the tryhards and
Yeah,
people don't
take
use
my
it,
car,
so that
Carmine,
it
take
means
it
it's
out.
not a good car. Is how I think about it.
Yeah,
you know?
well, no one used the Scout until I was using it daily, and then eventually dropped the
because
6.5
people are
V12
like,
and then
the
bullied the
car-
fuck out of people.
The car is ugly, so I'm not gonna spend time on it, and they haven't done testing.
Oh,
to
you
be
know what?
honest.
You're
Let's
right.
be
That's
real.
also why I don't drive the Buffalo. That flat ass I'll never get past.
It's very
All right, so
ugly.
here's what we need to do. We need to order a gauntlet, and then we need to put a bunch of parts into it. We need to also get the roll
We already
cage
have
in it.
one.
Does it have a
Oh,
roll
you
cage?
guys. Oh, you guys don't have one. Yeah, sorry.
You guys probably bought it with our money, Angel.
No, I bought it with Blaine County money actually. It's Blaine County
okay.
Interceptor.
Wait, how much are
Does it
they?
have roll bar?
It does. What's that? It's like 100
Okay.
grand. It's cheap.
100? Fuck, I'll buy one. I don't
120,
care.
180, something like that.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Just I bought Apollo a car.
The parts are the expensive part.
Yeah, I mean, I can swap
amazing.
parts out for my Scout, so I'm not too worried.
Oh shit, Apollo, we gotta pick up your car today.
Buy one then. What are you guys looking at?
Somebody called me and said
Fuck, I don't want the flat ass. I don't want the flat ass. Why does it have to be flat in the back?
Oh, Fred said you're a creep.
I hate it.
And then he
You don't like
hey,
the buffalo?
No.
Rhodes, I gotta. When you have 2 minutes, I
Yeah,
need
what's
2
up?
minutes of your time.
Sure.
Hey, we'll head to the
Preferably not in
assistant
front of the
chief's
whole of the
office.
force.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, well, actually, let's just head into the main room. Hey, Angel,
Alright.
you want to get together in a bit?
It's just like
Oh,
quick
always.
2
You
minutes.
know I do. Just give me
Yeah.
a call.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I
I'll
gotta
give
get
you a
some
call. Say,
supplies.
hey, save a spot for me.
Oh, don't worry. I'll save a spot
Oops,
for
sorry.
you. Okay. I'll keep the
Good
seat nice
Lord
and warm.
almighty.
Hey,
You go
that's
in
what I
here.
like to hear.
Nice and warm for you.
Just real quick.
What's up?
What's up,
I
Ruby?
know, Chief, we spoke, I think it was last weekend, about captains. What exactly do we want captains to do? And because I know that you said to me, you know, find out kind of what are they doing, what are they setting their sights on, how are they helping the team? You know, what do we want to see from captains?
So there's a couple. So I have a couple different theories, right? I think that the more high command that you have around, the more stress that's relieved off of like a lot of officers and command members. Because let's be honest, what's an issue with a lot of command members? Even though we trust them to make decisions, a lot of them don't feel comfortable in the field making certain decisions without a high
Right.
command member backing
Mhm.
them. Like their job is to have a head on their shoulders, tell someone when something's fucking stupid, right? And then another one is for them to like kind of take charge and inspire people to kind of create something. You know? Like we
Right.
want,
Yep.
you know, when I come around, it's like I try and be like, hey, you know, I need you doing this. I need that to happen. But you know what I mean? We try and like a captain's job is to lead. Now, commander's job
Yeah.
is to lead the captains.
Yeah, because I mean, I've just kind of been looking over them and trying to see what is it that they.
The only
want
one
to
that
do.
seems like she's having a hard time is Maxwell because I don't know what Maxwell wants to do.
I'm gonna have to pull her aside, and I don't think she's gonna like it. But literally, I watched her when I did come on duty this week. She's with Peach. She's onboarding cadets. She's pretty much just doing P&T and making sure that cadets are being taken out. And I thought, well, hold on, isn't this someone else's job? That to me, that's a command job, not a high command job. So I don't exactly know what she wants to do.
Maybe she
I
wants to
had
help with P&T, right? I mean, Peach likes her a lot. Maybe she's she's good for Peach, you know?
as a captain though.
I get what I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying, like, I let go of P&T. I'm not involved in it. I let Gray talk to Peach and do their thing, right? They got to work it out. I let that go, and
Well,
I
Ruby, you
feel
know what
like
you're
she
better
hasn't
at?
let it go.
You know what you're better at doing than most people, Ruby?
Being sassy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love when you're sassy. It's my favorite thing in the world. But
Yes, it's
listen,
got me in a lot of trouble.
what you're better at, Ruby,
I fuck with sass.
is you're better at finding something to do and putting yourself to like a task than most people are. You'd be surprised how many people are afraid to fail, right? So they don't try to do anything because they're afraid to fail. You don't care. You do your best. You do your best, and you assert yourself in the things that you need for the betterment of not only the department but to build yourself. And that's why I have a tremendous amount of respect for you. All right? Not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people would be able to hear me tell them I don't like the way something was handled. That would bring them down. Right? But I don't do that because I think you're stupid. You're not stupid. You're very intelligent. All right? But there's a lot on your plate, and I want to be there to help you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I want to give you, me and Rhodes' job is to give you the support that you need. And that's what we want to do.
So what do you need, Ruby? What do you need?
I honestly want to make sure right now, I want to make sure the captains are actually doing captain jobs. Otherwise, give it to someone else. There it is, done. That's where I'm at. I want them to do captain stuff. And I want them to leave the stuff that command does to command and help them be better at their jobs. So I don't know. I've just been kind of looking. I've already had to talk to Jeb when he gets back from LOA. He's already got a plan of action of things he wants to get done, which is freaking awesome. Carmine decided that he was going to take over from Peach while she's on LOA. So that we'll see what happens with PNT, if anything. But I don't know what Maxwell's doing, and I'm just making sure to keep Oxby on, doing things as well. And
Oxby's an all-star.
I'm
gonna be honest.
He's freaking awesome.
Oxby's doing a lot. He's helping me. Like, Oxby is the type of guy who's like he says yes. You know what I mean? He has the mentality that we're looking for. Because it's like too many people don't want to do like everybody. All right, listen, you know what bothers me? Everybody wants to operate in this comfort zone. All right, but people forget that you're forged by fire. You're the walls that get presented in front of you. You can't be afraid to take them on. Now, that's why I don't respect the officers who just want to exist and do what makes them comfortable. I'm here to do what needs to be done, and sometimes I don't like that. Sometimes I don't like when I have to. Well, I love it actually when I get to lord myself.
Yeah, who you gonna lie to? It ain't gonna be us.
You're right. But we need to. This is what our job is to do. We spot the officers that are quick to say yes. Your Apollos, your Oxbys, your V's, right? These are the
Miller's excluding the ADMC situation.
Excluding that. I am worried about that court
next
case
all-star.
Oh yeah,
big
Brandy,
true.
Yep.
Big true. I have a question though. The captain discussion. I feel like that might more so fall on us by not sort of highlighting expectations for captains.
Handhold.
Well, no. We don't have to handhold, right? But we do have to give them realistic expectations of what we expect from captains, right?
I agree. However, Rhodes, some of these people have been look. Haley has been a captain for a bloody long time.
This is true.
And she should already know what a captain is. I feel like Oxby is stepping into the place of captain. I believe that Jeb is doing it. I feel like, Carmine has a special card, so that's a little bit different.
Well, don't say that, because I told him he was a diversity non-fire, and within a week he was fired, Ruby.
Oh,
so
oh dear.
Yeah, I don't think we can say that. It was like I took it away somehow unintentionally.
Oh no,
it was bad. It was real bad.
Listen, I'm not trying to pick on her. I just want captains to do captain stuff, and the people that we have put in charge or allowed to be in charge of command, they can run stuff. They can actually do the daily stuff that needs to be done. That's why we put them there. That's why we have.
It's better if you are honest with us, though. Here's the thing, right? Me and Rhodes.
You don't have to beat around the bush.
We trust you to be honest with us and tell us exactly what you're thinking. Sometimes, look, Rhodes. Ruby. Look, Ruby. I was looking at Rhodes. Ruby, listen to me. You got to tell us how it is sometimes, because it's the only way decisions can ever be made. You can't beat around the bush. You got to tell us exactly what you think and why you think, and if we can fix it or if we can't. And then it's going to be in Rhodes in my hands, you know?
If there are any, so number one, if there are any expectations that you want from captains, you got to tell us or let me know. I think number two, I just need to sit down with Maxwell and ask her what is it as a captain that she wants to do and achieve or oversee. Because at the moment, all I see is her with Peach doing P&T, which doesn't need a captain and a lieutenant.
It's tricky, right? Because like if your reference are SOPs, like the expectations of captain does involve stuff like training oversight, administrative work, hiring and firing related stuff, promotions, demotions. So like all of that are kind of directly P&T related to some degree. Not, not everything needs to be done with a captain, to be very clear. But like, again, that's why I'm sitting here like maybe we just, since we have so many, maybe we should ask if there's a specific focus. That way, when we do sort of look over what they've been doing, we can determine whether or not they are following through with everything in that aspect.
Mm-hmm. But then again, you may want to change the expectation of what a captain is, because
agreed. I agree.
Yeah, in the past, before Pred decided to put Peach in charge of P&T, yes, every captain and every
I think
shift
that was the
had
best
a say.
choice.
Every captain had a say in who was being hired, but now we don't. We don't have a say in who's being hired at all.
Wait, hold on. What?
Listen,
Listen, hold on. I have a solution to this. I have a solution to this.
No, we don't. She literally gave us a list and said, "This is who you're hiring."
I have a solution to this captain stuff. Our captain should be reaching out to both lieutenants and sergeants, asking if there's anything they need on a semi-frequent basis. I'm talking every few days. Is there anything that's changed? Is there anything that's coming up that hasn't in the past? Like, is there anything we can do to help? And while the captain may not have an immediate answer, that stuff will then get communicated to us, and then we can directly, make changes regarding situations or anything to that extent. But like, they pretty much need to be our feelers out there, asking the people out on the streets daily, and they're out on the streets too, but asking specifically the people in their shifts, in the positions beneath them, lieutenant and sergeant specifically, who those people should be getting information from seniors and whatnot, what the points of contention are for most people out on the field. And again, on a semi-frequent basis. Maybe not an absolute everyday thing, but like checking in every few days. And if the answer is no, everything's good so far, then that's it. That's all we need. And hell, maybe even document it so that no one's going to sit there and say, no, I haven't spoken to this captain in so long, when they have documented, like, so I spoke to this person this day, and these are the points of contention they had. This person this day, and they said that everything is perfectly fine as is.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think setting forth that expectation also makes it so that if they are being presented with issues that they feel they can solve themselves, they sort of have a level of autonomy to be able to do that within reason. Obviously, direct SOP changes, obviously going to have to be cleared by us, but again, they can at least sort of step foot in the, all right, I will make an attempt to resolve whatever issue you're having, if we can. Sometimes we can't. It is what it is, but I think allowing them to do that will also be perceived very well by everybody else, because it makes them more approachable.
Right, we could handle this just right now.
I don't know. I don't think she works weekends. She was up very late last night. As I said, I'm not trying to pick on her. Like, I just want to give all the captains. Okay, thank you. I want to give all the captains the same advice, and I've had a chance with Oxby. I've had a chance with Jeb. I haven't had a chance to talk to Maxwell yet, and so that's why the only question I have is, are the expectations the same, or have they changed, and what do you want from them? And I think I've gleaned it from this conversation.
Can we formalize Trig's demotion? I hate seeing the roster.
I suppose if he's away on business, we just send him an email.
I already saw him in the parking lot
Wait,
last week, and I told him he was demoted.
Oh, okay.
Did you say
I'll
to
move that.
officer?
I didn't say what to. It really depends on how much he does for this department where he lies.
What? Fred.
You know, I've been maybe.
Fred, your mustache is covering a good portion of your mouth, but I saw that grin.
Well, we could maybe make room for him. But I need something out of him.
Listen, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm hearing captain with benefits.
Captain with benefits, exactly.
Okay.
I'm already saving a fucking
benefits?
captain spot for Cornwood.
Fred, you think Cornwood gonna be LSPD?
Cornwood will come with me.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest. If Mr. Cornwood were to come back, if BCSO would be his happy place right now, that is not the group of people that he. I don't know.
That's true. I get what you're
could be
saying.
wrong.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It would be easier now more than ever to I don't want to say poach, but like I think it'd be very easy for him to accept a position
Guys,
here.
it's very easy for us to do. Listen, they have made a serious miscalculation and misstep. Right? No one's arguing that their high command and their leaders don't know what they're doing, right? But they don't have as many wild cards as we do. Right? We're the department that everybody strives to be. People want to be the LSPD. The LSPD is the premier police department. We're the designer store. They're Walmart.
Oh, sorry, unrelated to this conversation, but a point I wanted to bring up. Look, the thing that Knight mentioned regarding like getting together with both sort of detective divisions, and like gone are the days of everything sort of being not gatekept, but pretty much gatekept for all intents and
know what
purposes.
this means.
Just to verify, does this mean they're no longer going to utilize stuff like Marshall reports, or is he thinking an entire different category of reports specific to detectives available to
They're swooping
marshals
in and trying to give everybody oversight. The plan isn't. They don't really care about anything else. The plan's oversight, obviously. What Knight wants is to hold the stuff in a stranglehold. Right? I'm not saying he's not going to let us work cases, but the thing is, though, Knight wants both departments going through him, and that puts him in a very powerful position. And from what I've seen, I don't know if I can support that structure as of right now, because we need. It does not seem like LSPD is factored in, and I already know that they got $60 million in funding.
Yeah, I found out about the 60 mil. Okay, from my prior discussions with Knight.
Real quick, does anyone have food? My blood sugar going low.
I got drinks.
No, I've got drinks.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, from my prior discussion with Knight, you're a little bit right, but in only certain areas. He's interested in the faceless. He's interested in Darkstone. He's not interested in the fact that we found an individual up on the hill with a knife in their back with fingerprints on it that come back to a certain person.
Good, because I want us to hold homicide.
Yeah, he's not interested in that. He's interested in the much bigger thing. And if we find out information, which I did yesterday after the situation, then he wants to know that. I'm going to interview them today. And if there is information that helps him, I'll let him know. I don't care. But he's not interested in the stuff that we should be doing on a daily basis as LSPD. He really isn't. You going after the,
what we need him doing.
Silver Spoon, that's your thing.
Well, what we need him to do is we need him to be shaking the trees and giving us the apples.
Right. It is going to go both ways. However, I think his circle of trust has become smaller and smaller as he's gone from captain to director. He's got a whole department that he wants to train up. He's going to be focusing on them at the moment, and he's focusing on this whole Darkstone stuff that happened yesterday. I think we should do business as normal, and if we find information, then yes, it should go both ways on the bigger situations.
Do you think that the only reason he did the whole spiel of gone are the days of us not providing information we'll be sharing as soon as we have a full picture, blah, blah, blah. That the only reason that was communicated was because of the direct involvement of the BCSO and the LSPD in that situation from yesterday?
No, it has to do with the lack of information that Gunner Kane ever gave to LSPD or BCSO
Right.
and how it completely effed up situations that Knight and I were working on when he was a captain.
Gunner Kane
Okay.
tried to basically put everything in a headlock, lock and key. But the issue is that he never shared the information with anybody.
Yeah. No, I
Gunner
distinctly
Kane
recall,
is a
yeah.
fucking moron.
Yeah, Knight does not want that. However, I will say this, since we definitely know the archivists have access to our MDT, just like I told Brandy and Miller, it's okay to put facts that have actually happened on the MDT, like timelines and stuff that is actually happening. But when it comes to theories or situations or investigations, we need to be very careful what we put on there, because Miller already told me that the archivists read that they had a timeline up.
I don't like how in the dark I am of this
Okay.
archivist stuff, and I don't like how in the dark Miller and Brandy are being kept, because they very much want to work this case. And Miller, but Brandy,
I think there's
she
just
is an
a lot
all-star.
of a lot of unknowns. Like this is categorically something we've never dealt with. Someone with MDT access, someone
that's why,
who
you know what the
can
plan
change
should
the
be in this
Constitution. Right, to be clear,
I saw
the
that.
image for the jurisdictional map was outdated on the Constitution for 2 full months because the Kappa link was down, and the judges did not want to be responsible for editing the Constitution without state approval. Think about that. And despite that, someone or a group of individuals come out of nowhere and suddenly they can edit it at will.
See, that's the issue. Look, you guys got to understand something. I don't know who's overseeing all the archivist stuff. All right, but the main thing is not occurring that's necessary. We should be trying to flush out who the archivist is working with and not going after him. That's what we should be doing. We should be flushing out who this is not a one-man thing. This is multiple people, and all signs point to them being high-ranking government officials that he's working with. All right? What we need to do here is we really... listen, I'm not too invested in this case because I know how these types of cases go, but I don't understand why there hasn't been any push or any ID of anyone working with the archivist so that we can start gaining some headway in the overall case.
Well, it's because the currency they deal in is information, Pred. It's not, from my understanding, it's not money. Therefore, it's a conversation. Let's say you and I had a conversation. I provided you information. You then went to this group or this individual, and suddenly, again, maybe there is a monetary value associated with it, but based upon what they had told me, this is very information driven. It's kind of information for information.
Yeah, you pick a few people who are likely or more probable, like who have a slight probability to be working with the archivist. You start feeding them all different information, seeing where it goes. So you just smoke them out.
I was kind of hoping, and maybe you guys will agree, I would like Carmine, if possible. I know he can be a little bit of a wild card at times, but he does know how to do investigations. A little bit of a wanker at times, yeah. But Brandy and Miller need guidance, and I connect with them at the end of their shift and help them out as much as possible. But someone's got to help them along the way. They've never done anything like this before, and the archivists is a huge case. It's huge. You know, so I don't know. They need some help. Nobody is actually. I need someone that spans shift one, not just you, Chief, to actually help these people do their jobs.
Well, the thing is, I have a higher expectation for Brandy and Miller than I would most people. I think that Brandy and Miller show signs of being able to adapt if you give them enough. So that's why my main focus has been to tell them what I would do, what the course of action should be weary of dealing information with individuals, because you always want to make sure you're getting more out of them than they're getting out of you.
Just a heads up, I did tell Miller, under no circumstances should he be I worded it in a way where the implication is he should not be exchanging information for information because of the implication of the people already sort of discovered as having been involved. The fact that it ties into